Democratic presidential candidate Senator Bernie Sanders held a public policy forum here in Arlington, Virginia. We asked some of his supporters why they are backing him over Hillary Clinton.
I definitely support Senator Sanders over Hillary Clinton. For me, a few of the largest issues are trust and, I guess, economics. Hillary Clinton's stance doesn't seem to be easy to hold down on any of these issues, on any of these sort of mainstream American issues, and I think that economics is a key mainstream American issue that we can all rally around. Yeah, that's what I'll say on the subject.
How about the trust issue? Why would you trust Bernie Sanders over Hillary Clinton?
A great point we just mentioned actually was that, so earlier tonight during the speech, there was this moment of discord over the subject of gun rights. And Senator Sanders made very clear his stance on gun rights, which is not the mainstream liberal stance on gun rights. That is incredibly honest for somebody who's running for president. That's not something you normally see. In contrast, whenever asked any even slightly controversial question, Hillary Clinton will constantly vacillate on it, and she dodges an answer on everything, and that is a great show for me of honesty in Senator Sanders.
Why are you supporting him, Bernie Sanders, over Hillary Clinton?
Well, right now, one reason is I think he's talking straight about what's needed. He doesn't need to, my perception is he doesn't need to test his policy positions or what he stands for before he says something. And that I find that trustworthy.
Let me just say first that my first support was to Elizabeth Warren. And I was part of a group that we formed, NOVA, for Elizabeth Warren, but we're finally convinced she doesn't want to run, and Mr. Sanders represents pretty much the same progressive ideals as she does, and he speaks the truth. It doesn't matter what the subject is. He does not, versus Hillary, I get the feeling that Hillary waits for the results of a public opinion poll to decide what her policy should be. But Senator Sanders does not. He just says he keeps the same policy he's always had. And 99% of it I agree with. The gun thing, not so much, but everything else.
Now, we had a few people say they trust Bernie Sanders more than Hillary Clinton. It's the trust issue there. Is that the same issue for you?
Well, let me just say, if Hillary Clinton is the candidate, I'll be voting for her. But her record is not good. She's the Wall Street candidate. She voted for the war in Iraq. You notice Senator Sanders did not mention her name, but he did refer to some of her viewpoints. And so it's very hard for me to support a Wall Street candidate. Just yesterday, she was talking about the economic problems we had, but she did not mention breaking up the big banks or bringing back the Stegall Act, which her husband got rid of, and this kind of a thing. So I don't have a warm feeling yet that she's quite there yet. But she's better than any of the clowns that are running for the Republicans right now. And I'm sorry I insulted the clowns, but, you know.
I'm still listening to the candidates. I was glad to hear Bernie Sanders. I feel probably that the emphasis that he puts on things to do with climate change, wealth inequality, and so on will generally help the Democrats put together a good platform for the country, whoever gets nominated.
In Arlington, Virginia, I'm Nicholas Ballasy.